Hello everyone, welcome. This is a full body calisthenics beginners workout. I'll be walking you through 4 different exercises and some variations of said exercises that are pretty much the fundamentals of calisthenics. You need to have these down before you can progress on to more advanced techniques. So we're going to warm up the upper body and the lower body and then get onto the exercise. Let's go. Now, if you've got a resistance band, brilliant. You can do some band pull-aparts, some band pass-throughs. Not sure what these are called, but we'll call them band pass-overs. I think that makes sense. Now, if you haven't got any resistance bands, no problem. Just utilize your body weight. Essentially, what we're doing is just rotating the shoulders and getting them ready, getting the blood flowing. What a beautiful morning for it. Okay, we're going to slowly work our way down the body for the warm-up. So next, just some wrist rolls, like so. Both ways, of course. And you've got this one as well. Okay, next I just want you to find a flat surface and apply a little bit of pressure. Just like so, trying to push your body away from the surface whilst also leaning on it, if that makes any sense. Other hand. Okay, now we're going to warm up the lower body. So, just want you to come into a full squat like this, deep squat. I'm really sink into that position. If you're struggling with this, no problem, just use a little bit of support and go as deep as you can go. Whether that be 90 degrees, a little bit further, and just edge your way down into that deep squat. Stretch out the thighs a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of ankle walking now. And a bit of toe walking. A slightly easier progression of this is just using some support and going from your ankles to your toes. Okay, the full body is feeling warm and we are prepared for the workout now. The first exercise we're going to be doing is the pull-up. Like I say, I'm going to show you some easier progressions and some harder progressions for each exercise. But yeah, let's get on to some pull-ups, shall we? Now, of course, an easier progression of the pull-up is the assisted pull-up with a resistance band. And if you're struggling with pull-ups altogether, that is no problem either. We can start with bodyweight rows on the dip bars. Okay, that is the pulling exercises complete. Now, whichever progression you're at, I want you to do 5 reps of that. And the next exercise we're going to get onto is the squat. Let's go. Now for the squats, I want 10 reps, and if you're struggling with these a little bit, you can always use a bit of support from something. Now, if the squats get too easy, you can progress onto slightly more difficult variations. My favourite being the explosive squat. Or the one-legged elevated squat. Okay, next we've got the pushing part of the video, and I think you can all guess what this is going to be. The push-up. Woo! Let's go. Now, let's do a set of 5 of these, but if the normal push-ups are too difficult, you can either do incline push-ups or knee push-ups. Okay, push complete. Now we're going to get back onto another leg exercise, the lunge. Let's go. I like to do walking lunges, but alternatively, you can do them just in one position, so. And you can actually... Again, if these are quite difficult, then you can use some support, or if they're a little bit too easy, mix in some explosive lunges as well. Or explosive lunges with fries on the side. So these are our 4 exercises. We've got the pull-up, the squat, the push-up and the lunge, or variations of those exercises. Now let's see what a set looks like. So we'll do 5 pull-ups, 10 squats, 5 push-ups and 5 lunges. Let's see. Okay, now that is one set. I suggest you repeat this routine until you find it very bloody difficult. Obviously everyone's going to be at different levels, so I would suggest 3 to 4 times, which should take you maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes. Have a little rest in between each set, and yeah. Now, if you've made it this far through the video, I'm going to give you a little additional benefit towards the end there. Just a couple of exercises that you can do just to really tear those muscles apart at the end of the workout. Let's go. Okay, first one is just holding at the top of a dip position. This really just gets your shoulders ready for that first dip, and yeah, just shoulder strength in general, shoulder stability. Let's go. Now, if this becomes a bit too easy, you can always do the eccentric of the dip. And come back up again. Another eccentric. The next one we've got is just hanging. So you've got the dead hang and the active hang. Now, both of them are incredibly good for your shoulders and really good for your spine. Apparently really good for your back as well. And if you're trying to get to that first pull-up, these are a necessity. And the active hang, engage your core, wrap your shoulders around. Okay, finally we've got, I guess you could call this a plank. If you're struggling with push-ups, just holding in that top position, it's going to be brilliant for that shoulder strength. Right, let's go. Now, when this becomes a bit too easy, put your feet sort of shoulder width apart, and you can do shoulder taps. Now, the more comfortable you become with this, just slow the movement down. This really works on that unilateral shoulder strength and stability. We have come to the end of our workout, people. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you didn't. Any feedback is much appreciated and always taken into consideration. Right, thank you very much for watching. Until next time.